Hello and welcome to the Main Cave. Now in today's video we're going to be looking at this. It's an excellent boom arm from a company called Joby. Now if you're like me and stream and do voiceovers, you will have looked up items that you need such as the camera, the mic, the PC, the lot, and you will have invariably looked for a boom arm. Now it's all too easy to look up on Amazon and see the cheap boom arms that you may think you're making a saving, but I've been through several boom arms in my time and I'm telling you now, it's a false economy. You need a boom arm that is solid, smooth and can hold the weight of a microphone. I've used the excellent Elgato Wave Mic boom arm, and currently for voiceovers I use the Elgato Wave Mic low profile boom arm, but I needed something for my PC on my other desk when streaming, and that's where this one comes in. This was sent to me a few weeks ago and has been putting it through its paces, and with that I am completely sold on it. So Joby are a company that make microphones, camera accessories amongst other things, and this is their flagship boom arm. It's in the price region of other competitors, but this one has a couple of really nice features that I'll go through in this video. So the unboxing is pretty standard. It's a heavy box with heavy kit. Inside is everything you need, apart from maybe an instruction manual, which mine didn't come with. Now I assume this was an error on their part, and yours will come with one. But having said that, well, it's all very self-explanatory, and I just downloaded it from their website. It comes with a clamp, a spare desk mount, thread tightener, adjusting plate cover, Allen key, 4 cable management strips, which 2 are black and 2 are red, and finally a 1/4 inch to 5/8 inch and a 1/4 inch to 3/8 inch adapters to ensure the fit on all mic threads. Pretty much everything that you need. So once out, it's all pretty much built. All you need to do is get the clamp, attach it to the desk and then slot the arm in and you're done. Now depending on what mic you have, you thread it on either as is or using one of the supplied adapters. It can hold up to 1 kilogram, which is good enough for most mics, and extends from 47 to 87 centimeters. It's mainly plastic with the insides of aluminium. My main mic is the Shure SM7B, and I have a backup of the Joby Wave Pod. For this video I tested it with both the Shure, as it's heavy and it gives a good indication of quality of the arm, and I also used it with the Joby as it matches the aesthetics superbly, as well as being a very good budget mic. So the main thing for me when using a boom arm is 3 things. 1, does it look good? That's usually only consideration if you're on camera and streaming. And 2 and 3, more importantly, is it sturdy enough to stay where it is and can it be moved easily? You can argue that another thing to look for in a boom arm is, does it pick up the sound when knocking on the table, typing or using a mouse? And while it does, I haven't had a boom arm that doesn't. So a rule of thumb is, if you really are going to be using this in a professional capacity and don't want to have your viewers hearing you constantly banging, then always attach your boom arm to like a separate table. I have it this way in my recording my voice professionally, and it makes the world of difference. So back to the 3 points then, and the first being, does it look good? This isn't necessarily a huge factor, but one you may want to consider if you're on camera. And this boom arm is stunning. It's clean, minimal, and you get a choice of red or black cable fasteners. This is one of the best looking boom arms I've seen, and I've had no issues with it sat on my desk as I'm on camera. The black and red go really well together, and I'm really pleased in this department. Secondly, and more importantly, is it sturdy enough to stay where it is? The short answer is yes, and the longish answer is a few factors add up to this arm being very sturdy. For starters, I added my Shure SM7B on, which is pretty heavy at 766 grams. Without any tweaking, I could place the mic wherever it needed to go and it would stay there. As you can see, the cantilever means the mic will stay in its horizontal orientation whenever you move the mic up and down, and when placed in the perfect spot, it stays there. If it didn't, however, you could just use the tightening screws in the middle joint to tighten it or loosen it as you see fit. This is under a neat magnetic plastic plate and is a very welcome feature. The desk clamp is also very secure, with enough gap to cover desks from 10 to 55 millimeters. You can also mount this by drilling a hole into the desk for a more permanent solution, but I found the clamp to be more than adequate. And then thirdly and finally, can it be moved easily? And again, yes it can. There's very little force needed to move it, and before, as I said before, it stays where it is. The joints have enough tension to make it easily moved when needed. The cable stays out of the way nicely thanks to the colour-coded cable management. A neat touch on the clamp is that it has a cup holder and a headphone hook. Whether or not these come in use would depend on where you place the arm, and for me, it was on my other table, so I don't get to use it as much as I'd like, but it is a great addition. The cup holder is big enough as well, as it comes in at 8 centimeters wide. So after my time with the arm, I needed to think of a negative for it, and as yet I'm struggling to think of one. It ticks all my boxes for what a boom arm should do, and it does everything very well. It's sturdy, easily moved, and has a few really nice features. So like me then, if you're after a premium boom arm, which does a very good job, you cannot go wrong with looking at this. I'll leave links down below where you can go and have a look at this. This is the Wavo boom arm from Joby. That's it, thanks very much then. Please do like, please do subscribe, and until the next video. Bye bye.